Good morning. How you doing today? I'll wait for a few more people to start showing up. I don't know how many will be here today, being Sunday and all. I've got 48 days until my show at the fairgrounds. I'm a long ways from being ready, so I gotta get ready. I gotta get my truck done. I've got a lot to get done in 48 days. I don't need these. All the stuff that's been going on the past few weeks, I haven't got a whole lot done on the truck. It's been agitating me. Oh, we got 13 people watching. Come on in, join the chat. Make sure you hit that subscribe and thumbs up, people. I'm Melissa. Morning, Craig. You're up awful early on a Sunday morning, ain't you? $8:30? Yeah, it's 9:30. You're not that far over from me. I thought you was in the next time zone. Good morning, Dusty. Arizona. I bet you got a lot better weather than I got right now. It's cold. The sun's shining though. Hey, Rickardy, 6:30. I was keeping this bill members only, but today I'm going to let you all in on it. Hopefully you guys become members and want to see the rest of the bill. Let's see. I'm just going to stab this on here. It's not going to stay because I got to pull the hood and stuff back off when I go to paint. Thank you. But I've got to get my hood struts made because I'm not happy with the struts that I put in there originally when I built the truck. Yes, I am. It's been torn apart now for a couple months. Been doing a bunch of upgrades and cleanup stuff. Where I hit the trailer over there, I fixed that fender. I ended up cutting that rocker and dropping it down. A bunch of littles. Got rid of the 94 heat and air. Remember, that's the 94 firewall and floor pan in this. And I retained the heating and air conditioning for the 94, but I wasn't happy with it. I cut my dash and took it back to original. Hi, John. Bunch of smalls like that. I'm cleaning up a bunch of the wiring. The guy had to do the LS swap on it. Didn't do a very good job of keeping stuff clean. So I'm redoing a lot of that backyard stuff. Now, what we're doing today is I'm going to put the hood back on. I needed the cowl panel on there so I could get the front to back alignment right. I'm not putting the cowl ends on because why go through all that? It's all going to come right back off when I paint. But I'm going to get the hood put back on, and then I got to make a mount to go up in here, up to the hood, put a cross brace in there, and I got some heavy duty struts. The ones I had in there before wasn't heavy enough. It would hold the hood up with 4, 2, it wasn't quite enough. But it didn't let the hood open far enough. So I'm going to get that taken care of. Yep, it's going to be exactly the same as it is. This is the way it was when my stepdad bought the truck. Except for the white top. It didn't have a white top. But I put a post up in my YouTube community thing and asked everybody their opinion. Should I go back original with the teal green all the way or leave the white top? And it was unanimous. Everybody said keep the white top. So we're going to keep the white top. Yeah, I like the white top too. Looks like I need to move this thing forward a little bit more. But it just wasn't original to the truck, so I debated on going back. How's that? This is much easier with help. Let me grab a longer bolt. I can get it started and lean it forward. It's pretty out there, but it's cold. Well, come on now. I need to get this thing forward farther. Don't know. Just don't know if I'll be able to. Morning, Joey. Nope, she's not leaning forward much. All right, I got another idea. Morning, Woody. I got another idea. Let's set it down right there. And lean it. Let's see what that'll do. That'll get me up high enough now. Come on, get started in there. Dang it. Come on now. my impact? Fall off there again, I'll fix you. I knew you'd come around my way of thinking. Well, I'm glad I could help, Joey. 87, what's up, buddy? Awesome, man. I told you, you ain't gonna win if you fight me. See what I mean, Vern? Good bolts. Well, there's one, there's the other. What in the heck is going on? There we go. I should have what? See if I can bring that comment back up. Buddy, I don't go to church. Well, no wonder I got 5/8 and not a 9/16. I was like, why in the heck is that not? There we go. It's Sunday, guys. Nope. I'm stronger now than I ever was going to church. too many backstabbers. My relationship's between me and God. And that's all that matters. Okay, this side's got to go forward. Nope, there's only one God. Only one God. Oh yeah, that's mo better. This side's got to go back just a hair. This side looks real good. Thank you, Joey. You guys are going to like what's coming up real soon today. Come on now. I've got to get this hood in place. Oh no, that's what we're doing today. We're fixing this hood. When I designed these hood hinges, the hinges worked great. But I went through about 15 different styles of hood strut to support the hood. And I haven't been happy with any of them. Well, now I've got a good set of struts that I think is going to work out real good. All right, Adam, thanks for hanging out for a little bit. I'm going to bring you all over there when I get this finished aligned. I'll take you over there and I'll show you what I got going on. I got to make a brace for the bottom of the hood side and then a couple mounts for the strut. And hopefully it'll work better than the other struts. This one used to have a suicide hood. I ended up selling it. Morning, Grandma Vic. Morning, Hugh. Alright, I'm going to say that's close enough on the alignment for now, because I got to take it back off anyways. Oh, that looks good. That looks good. Alright. Where is my stick? My hood prop. So I'm going to make it so when I open the hood, it stays open. See you later, Joey. All right. Let's see. I ain't got no where this pole is. All right. Right there. Now, let me just go get one of the struts. Try to get an eyeball on the situation. All right, I want this hood. How's that look? Does that look like about the right? I think so. So, I'm going to put the strut right there. These struts are extremely stiff, so I'm going to try just one strut at first. So, if I put that right there, what I need to do is get a measurement with this all the way closed. Or should we just wing it? Should we just wing it? So I think that's about the right lift, because that gives me plenty of room to get in here on the side and the front. What I'm going to do is just make a temporary mount for test fitting. If I can find my tape measure. Let's see, 25 inches. If I go 25 inches, let's just say from there to there, it'll be, say, 17 and a half inches up. Okay, so if I take 1x1 tubing and go across, I wonder if I got any 1x2 tubing over there. That would even look better. Go across there, and then make a mount for the cowl, put a mount on that tubing. I'll just tack it on there for now, gonna have to tack it really hard because this strut is strong. I can put my whole body weight on it and not move it. I need to get a measurement how far it is closed. How many people we got watching on this Sunday morning? 13 and 9 likes. All right. I'm gonna grab my wrench here. Freaking metric junk. Yep, sure is. All right. Let's slide over to the brake press. I wish I knew where my good tape measure went. Hold on, guys. I gotta undo my plug-in here. Hopefully the battery don't die while I'm over there. I left my phone here last night. Yeah, I was wondering if you even still had that Buick, buddy. Now, what did I do with my wrench? I got it. Yeah, this hood is extremely heavy. I'll bet it's every bit of 250 pounds. Maybe not, but maybe. We'll see. All right. Let's see. Can you see all right? All right. Dad come in the other day and was discussing how to figure out the distance on this. And we got to looking, and I got bolt holes right here that are threaded in. Ornery, what are you doing on the desk? All right. Now, if I can find my floor jack. I was hoping you'd keep it. Since you're not all that far away, you ought to just hop in it and bring it over to the show. I'm hoping this works. To figure out the distances. All right, gotta grab my tape measure. Right there's all the way open. That's 27 inches. That didn't work, guys. Snap that stud right off. Good thing I got more studs, I guess. See if I can't thread it in a little bit farther, maybe. Now see, this hole, it goes in nice and easy. Maybe if I take it all the way to the head, maybe I won't break it. I don't even know what these holes are for in here. Probably some sort of fixture that they was bending stuff with at some point. "16 people watching." Hey, Michael, how you doing, buddy? Let's scroll back through some of these messages here. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate that. Thank you, Grand Peto. All right. Let's see where we're at. See if we can do this without breaking the stud this time. Guys, I don't know, this strut might be too strong. Definitely got a lot of strength to it. Whoa! Yeah, there's a lot of power to that strut now, let me tell you, thing for. Come on now. I'm going to try this. Put it over on this side. Maybe it'll help hold that jack still. Okay, string closed is to open. Let's see, 27 down to 16. Wow. 27 to 16. I don't need it all the way closed. I would rather have the hood open farther. I would rather have that hood open farther than bonking my head every time I open the hood to check fluids and stuff. All right. It probably could. These struts were on carts that hauled parts. I'm not going to say the company, but it was an automotive company. And they put all kinds of parts in these big tubs, about yay wide, yay deep, that tall. And when they was full, they would flip the lever and the bottom would push out. And it would dump all these on a conveyor. Right? All right, so closed was 16. All right, let's get a measurement here. We got 5 inches from the back of the hood to the front of that brace. So that'd put it 11 inches in front of let me think here. That goes there. All right, if I make that, I don't want the strut all the way closed. Let's make that 18 inches from there. And then that is another 1.5 inches. So let's make that 20 inches from right there. $27, holy cow. Right there's 27. So let's bring that back. Right there. You know what, guys? I think that's going to work out real nice. I'm just going to get a temporary mount, and apparently it's going to have to be a stiff mount, so I don't break the stud off the strut. I'm going to go over there and see what kind of materials I got. Hey, Sprint Cars, how you doing today? Canary yellow 62 step side. A buddy of mine right here in town has had a canary yellow 62 step side since we was in school. Oh. He restored it once, and then life happened, of course, just like all of us. And it's now been sitting about 20-something years. Well, I run into his brother here a couple weeks ago, and he said he was LS swapping it and all kinds of stuff now. So we might be seeing that come around pretty soon. All right, so I guess the first thing I need to do is get my cross brace. How much battery I got? Oh, not much. Hey guys. I gotta get my phone plugged in here, or you're gonna disappear. Oh, that's better. All right, let's see if I can keep you plugged in. About like a show. Man, this mount is about to tick me off here. Are you fighting me here? That's the one I was just talking about, Angie. Yep, his brother said that he's getting ready to do a LS swap in it and upgrade the suspension and let's see. Chances are you know who that is too. Let's see what we got over here. Well, over here it looks like all I've got is a little bit of angle iron. I don't have any 1x2. I'm not so sure 1x1 tubing is going to be strong enough. But this is just test fit today anyways. I can always, and I mean always, run out to Dad's and get different tubing to make my mount the way I want it. Adam's back. This was not planned today. I was sitting there this morning, and I told Tanya how much time I got left before my show. Guys, I've got 48 days till the car show. I gotta change my glasses. 48 days till my car shipped. That's not much. I've got finish my dash, get it painted. Finish this, get it operating the way I want it to. I've got to figure something out for the stupid steering wheel. Shouldn't have messed with that just yet, but you know, brain fart. Pull the rear bumper and get a hitch mount. I don't have to have that before the show, but I gotta sand the whole truck, paint the whole truck, wet sand buff the whole truck, and that's on top of getting Adams ready for the show. It's not 2 o'clock in the afternoon, buddy. All right, let's see if we can get you up here. Stupid freaking mount. One of my GoPros, I was able to set it up to go live with. I have 3 GoPros right now, and not a one of them will allow it. How's that? Awesome. Yeah, last week they had the monthly cruise, and I didn't see the first car. I'll be right back, guys. Hi, Paul. How are you doing?
Oh, I just out right around. Just I'll just pop in. I show your truck here. How's everything going?
It's going. I was hoping to have it under primer Friday. I went to Alice for lunch, and when I come back here, it was 15 minutes ahead.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man. I don't know what it was, if it was that I ate too much of it, or if it was the grease, or what. Man, today's the best I've felt since Friday.
We're good.
So, I plan on getting it all taped up and priming here tomorrow. Let it set till Tuesday, and then I'll scuff it and shoot black on it. Probably just.
I'm not in a hurry. Just take your time.
No.
I'm not worried about the deal. I got that trouble. So.
The bed, I tried to get them dents out, red strips that I put in there, they're all scratched up.
Oh, you get stainless or what you got?
No, they're painted.
Yeah.
When I built the truck, you know, I wanted, it's a truck. No, that's from a Blazer right there. But yeah, I had it on the road maybe a week and I was carrying a deep freezer in the bed of it. It's a truck, I'm gonna use it.
Well, see, that's what I was gonna ask you about that top rail. That liner on there.
I can paint it.
I believe stay with that.
Okay.
Because I like this. Rather than, even if it may take you longer, like I say,
I can paint the whole bed if that's what you want.
I think so. I think that,
Okay.
I'd rather have it that way.
Okay.
You see, I had a 56 Ford back in the day, put new oak in it and everything, but I used the same steel.
Yeah. Yeah.
But there again, that wasn't gonna be, haul on anything.
I already bought the paint anyways.
Okay. You need any money?
That was 300 something bucks. Man, it's crazy the cost of paint.
Especially red.
Oh, red's unreal. And if you get anything with pearls in it or candies, it just goes up from there.
Why I put these in my truck? No, I got the gauges in that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you do, put an LS motor in it or what?
Oh, I did that a couple years ago. I'm just cleaning up some of the stuff that he copped up on it and upgrading a few things. Good morning, Randy Jr.
Oh, the cat?
Nah, we're live on YouTube.
Oh, hey. Morning.
Yeah, remember I did the hood hinges on it, and I had them struts out here, but the hood only opened this far.
Yeah.
I'm redoing that, making it to where I can get in here without hitting my head every time. Shaved the firewall, got rid of the 94 heat and air and everything.
You're still gonna have heat in there, in it, or heat that?
I will when I get money.
No.
I'm gonna go with the aftermarket, but I ordered the tubes so I can do my breather, and I'm gonna redo the radiator hose. I don't like that hose.
Yeah, that's got a lot of bounce to it.
Yeah, and a lot of kink,
Yeah.
but
But see, that's what I wanna put in my 64.
yeah.
That was one of these days. I mean, I've got the money, but I just can't make myself spend it.
I found a turnkey setup, which Dad's white Impala. We was gonna put my motor down in it. It's brand new small block Chevy. Never been fired. I mean, it is brand new, even the block. And he was in here about a week ago and we was talking about it. I told him, I said, about $3,500, you can buy a turnkey. I mean, they'll start it on the skid for you.
Yeah.
Set it down in there, plug your 2 wires in and go.
Yeah, listen.
Yep. So I think he's talking about doing that. When we do the tail of the dragon, I want him to be able to trust it.
Yeah, that's Tennessee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That's September 13th.
I know guys taking their bikes on there.
Yep.
It's
Yep.
for bikes, it's not for cars.
Oh yeah, it's just the road through the mountain.
Yeah, that guy had a hardware store up there at Jackson Center.
Yep.
He went down.
Oh really?
4 or 5 of his buddies, didn't hurt nothing.
Yeah.
Hurt himself. Said they only went down about 8 or 10 feet off the side of the road there. Then Russell went back up on the road.
Yeah.
That's the,
Well, the problem with that down there is, yeah, it's a fun road to ride because you got all them curves and the hills and all that. But man, it's so dangerous on that.
that's what I've heard.
People get very careless up there.
They log your handle this and then
Yeah.
lose it.
Even in cars. I mean,
Well, let's get back to work, so.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe I'd rather have the paint.
Okay. That's fine. I already bought it, so.
You sure you'll get some money?
Nah. Wait until you figure out.
Okay, suits me. Like I say, no hurry.
I got I planned on getting that primed tomorrow morning. I got another car coming in. They don't want me to fix new dents, just get rid of the ugliness where she hit the pole, paint it.
Yeah. It don't work that way, does it?
No. I said, well, you know, I can paint it, but the dents are still gonna be there, and,
You're not improving.
right.
Yeah, it's true.
See you later, Hugh.
Oh, yeah, had a while. Your dad's going to take that LS motor then?
I'm thinking he's going to, I'm hoping.
There we are.
Yeah.
Here I am, the one that you love.
Yeah, I'll get it under primer tomorrow, let it set during the day, and, scuff it up, and start.
This is, I don't think it's from me. Okay, maybe he'd take that and make it for trade for labor. Let's see, I got to think, well, I don't know, we get like $5 grand, $4 grand, whatever it's going to be for that Lincoln, and I think it's really worth more than that. Oh, well, maybe give me $3 grand. I started Morris said that, he said that when we were before.
Yeah.
No, that just brings me to my head.
I mean, that's a possibility.
It's a lottery in between that. Everybody in brother talks about that. What if I hit that lottery?
Yeah.
That's what we're doing. That's fun. Hold on, and check that notes out there. I'll see it when we get home. How dirty is this?
You'll get dirty.
Now I'll get it. I said, I know your words. I'm not concerned about it. Can't see it from under the hood, can you?
No.
Got something else. Should come up. Guys, I just changed the water. You know, the house is on there. There's a little check to see. No, I was ready. I'm not going to do it next week. I will do this. But we can get a trail. Right. I understood it on 25 did that. You break the windshield. That was thankfully they had to replace it all. Put that clean. I don't know, there's some kind of adjustment.
I'll see if I can tweak on that.
You alternated.
I didn't think there's any up and down adjustment on that.
That was funny thing. I kept hearing these stories and I thought, wow, kind of a route to lead there. What the heck is that? I had to turn in, got the steps. It's a big problem right there where there's something like that. All right, now let's go.
All right.
Shake your head up, appreciate it.
I thank you for the work.
All right, we'll talk to you later.
All right, have a good one.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Is anybody still on there? Who all did I miss here? Eric. Well, you have a great day. Well, we got 13 people still in here. Sorry, guys. I had to take care of my customer. Where was I? What'd I do in my piece? Oh, there it is. There it is. All right, so if I do that there, like so. When that comes down, it'll be right there. It's going to be a small engine cover when I make it, but I think it'll be good. Okay, so I need a tab for this and a tab for that. With a hole in it. And I can get them tacked together. And for now, I'll just thread a nut on there. And just see if it'll even work. Guys, it took me a month to figure out the geometry for the other struts. All right, let me go grab a piece of plate. I've got a plate right there. Is anybody still here? I don't know what you've been told. Rolling on for the birds. All right, let's get 1 inch up. And then we'll go 1 inch from there. I think I might have bored everybody away. What are you two up to today? Let's spin the TV around so I can see comments. Awesome. I got up this morning, I didn't even set an alarm. I woke up at 7 o'clock with a headache. Tanya woke up, her back hurting and a headache. And I'm sitting there and I told her, I said, I have 48 days to have this truck done and Pandora done. On top of the smalls like this Chevy truck and the car coming in tomorrow, and I told her, I ain't working around the yard. I've got to get crap done. one tab ain't gonna work right. Let's see. One inch. Yeah, the one tab ain't gonna work right. I'm gonna have to. This is just temporary anyways, so this is gonna get me my idea. Yeah, I totally get that. I'm hoping everything works out for all of us to get done, but with my back hurting like it was, that put me behind on 3 weeks of working and slowed me down on the daily. And that hurt. That hurt. Let's, on the tubing, let's just do this. The tubing side, I'll put the hole there. I want to change how it goes on the tubing, but I also want to get 1x2 tubing to go up there to give it a little more strength on that. This is just going to be a mock-up. Down on the firewall, I can leave it down there like that, and it'll be all right. Okay, there's that, and now I'll come up. Three-quarters. I'll put that hole there. I don't like that. It's good right there. I'll put that hole, mold that onto the tubing, put that hole there, mold that onto the firewall, and that's going to get me close. I gotta watch using this one. This Steric's not cheap. That Steric's not cheap. Where's my other cheapies? Did you have it down here, Adam? Come on, man. Now, I need to get the grinder over there. And climb up inside. I've also got to get the welder fired up. I'll do that, Joey. Man, this stupid mount. I'll tell you what. Stay upright. Can y'all see? Sorta. How's that? I feel lost. I'd say I feel like I lost my mind, but that has actually left me a long time ago. All right. Let's get that right there. This one. Needs to be right there. You know what? I can go ahead and weld that. Alright, I'm gonna let that cool off a minute while I grab one of the other struts so I don't have to change that stem. Thank you. Alright. I never even turned the lights on over here today. gotta do a little finagling here. I am not gonna have no metric jump. And the only 5/16 I got has half of the threads broke off. So we might have a little bit of fun. Needle nose vice strips over here. I don't know where they're at. There's the pair. Hey, there she goes. Got rid of that metric jump. Oh yeah, mo better. Yep. Alright. One to go. I'm hoping I only need one strut. If I do, that'll be great. I think I saved it. Look at that, it worked. Awesome. Now I can get rid of this one. here with the broken stud on it. We'll go ahead and get this side bolted on. Alright, good. Alright, that one's tight. Let's see, did my mount cool off enough? Or did I put my mount? Hello? Where is my mount? Oh. It's not cool, but I'm gonna put this back in my drawer. I'm bad about that. We got 9 people still watching me. Too bad I don't know how to join everybody's lives. But I can leave them play. I got your live on too. Hey, Hugh. I've been in a crappy mood for 3 weeks. You gotta get out of it. Nobody talking in mine. Nobody likes me. That's all right. Bacon wins the hearts. Dang it. Y'all keep it up. I'm going to come down there. Probably ought to grab a tape measure. We got 3 1/4, 3. And 3. free. Man, I am just too dang short, guys. That's up all the way right there. That means that's in the wrong location. Dang it. Alright, I gotta cut that top one back off there. I got 10 people watching, nobody talking. Okay. Guys, you know, need to pop that brace loose so I don't burn my marker light wiring. Come on, man. There. Now I don't have to worry about burning my wiring. Hi, Angie. And then somebody cares. Alright, I gotta remember which direction this goes here. Just like so. And how am I going to get a ground on that? I don't know if one's gonna hold it up, guys. Remember, this hood is heavy. I might have to do this all a second time, put two of them side by side. Which means if I do, I gotta cut this stuff back out. Come on. I only put one tack on there, so it wasn't gonna hold it. It was just gonna hold it. Alright, looks like I get to double it up. Dang it. I gotta make those brackets again, cut this all off of here. And put two of them side by side. I'm just wondering if two of them's going to be enough. I'm going to try some. I'm going to piggyback it on the same stud and see. Up. Grab the wrong nuts. I'm gonna see before I go through all that hassle if two is gonna be enough. Come on, thread on there. I don't know. I'm not going to be able to. Dang it. Just for test purposes, I'm going to go ahead and make 2 more brackets, and I'm just going to tack them on over here to see if 2 of the struts will hold it up. I don't know. It's moving that one strut like it ain't even there. All right, Donnie. It would be awesome if it'd work. I need to make 2 more brackets. Let's bring you guys way back over here again. I guess I get to play with the grinder again. Me and this camera mount's gonna go round and round. Let me bring my cut off wheel and the grinder back over. I had a feeling I should have been ahead and doubled up my should have went ahead and doubled up what I was making. having a warm, fuzzy feeling about that. Be honest, after getting that first one hooked up, the second one's not making me feel all fuzzy inside. Hey, Jamie. I have got to get that stupid mount to quit moving on me. Somehow. Can y'all see now? I'm hoping 2 shocks will be enough to hold that hook. Right now, I'm not positive. Right now, I'm not just too ecstatic with the performance of the one shot. I think I messed that one up. Figures. Maybe not. I'm doing so far. I feel a lot better than I have the past 3 days, so. Alright, let's get back over there. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's get you back over here if my stupid mount will keep my camera straight. Alright, I guess I've got to my die set back out. I was hoping to only have to do 1 strut.
What I think happened is I think he pulled it down off of one of his feet. And he has just enough IQ to realize
Where did my biceps go?
So we got it wrapped up. We put him in a cone. But he's getting better. And Gator said just looking at that fridge makes me want to tetanus shot. I know, right? But we do have the leg wrapped up right now, so it's not bleeding. When we take the wrapping off, we'll put him back in the cone of shame.
Yeah, they're live right now too. I really hope two struts will work on this. Because if that don't, that means I'm going to have to resort back to my other ones and say the heck with it. Because 48 days ain't enough to redesign all this stuff. Alright, so since I got a double up on it here, I want this one facing the other way. Put that right there. I lost my nuts. Where are my nuts? There's my nuts. Alright, now I lost my wrench. What are we looking at? Okay. So I want this facing this way. Awesome, Ryan. Alright, get this side chased. I'm getting rid of all the metric junk. I'm re-tapping it to 5/16, 18. Sad thing is, the only die I've got to chase threads with is broke. So, I'm gotta take it real nice and easy on it. Oh, we got it. I'm really surprised all four were tapped with a broken die. Or threaded, I should say. Come on off there. There's never now lost my other nut. Never fear, I found it. Alright, so that's got to go that way. This. It's got to go this way. Now, Let's see if we can make some more smoke.
And they say to put the regular 5.9 in these trucks is easier than 4PT. That would be more beneficial than a TDI. I need a skid steer.
Best investment I've made, buddy. I couldn't go without my skid steer these days.
I appreciate you coming by. Hope you enjoyed your stay. Be careful in the deer boat. And thank you for stopping by.
Okay. Now, get the ladder back out of the way. Short people problems. Let's go ahead and get my hood prop out of the way because I don't really need it now. That was hot on the mustache. Hey, I tacked that on there. It's hot now.
That's exactly what we were thinking, you. It's just now we got our hands in too many cookie jars.
Thank you, Ryan. And I built this as a resto mod. I've had the body pretty much my whole life. I grew up in the passenger seat of it. And it's now sitting on a 94 frame, firewall, and floorboards. Man, I hope I can get in there to blow that. Now I'm gonna let that thing cool off so I can touch it. Alright, so I pray that adding this second strut's gonna hold this hood. I don't really have much faith after seeing what just one did. But you never know.
Somebody said they're gonna have to challenge the decibel on your horn. They have a 6-volt value.
It'll come, buddy.
Yeah.
It'll come.
Guy says needs nitrous.
I've got big plans here real shortly. I got to get my 31 Model A going yet. I finally got a rear end for it. I'll be right back.
Yeah, that's not really good. But Adam said, hey,
Gotta go plug my nose.
Adam, you missed whatever this bread is. French toast, bacon, sausage, more sausage. Pancakes. You missed some good breakfast. And we got YouTube don't ban me for this. But we got a gun, knife, and military shop right up the road. I thought about riding up there and talking to them. Yes, it does.
One thing about custom cars.
Yes, yes, it does.
Building a full-on custom like this truck, you have to expect to build something and rebuild it till you get it right. What I mean by right is when you're happy with it. Because it's custom. There's no blueprints to do it. It's still hot, but I don't care.
Don't worry, everybody, that rain is just bad. So I can get this page here. And I can see how I can tag it.
Well, what's your guesses? Think that other one's gonna hold it up? Ah, look at that.
I imagine that was a tough decision to make. Sometimes you
Nope.
gotta make the tough decisions. Now, if I sold everything I was trying to budget, we could be out of a lot of stuff. There you go, Adam. You gotta sell something sometimes to make another trade.
I mean,
I used to say, I don't understand how people
it does help.
sit there and go to that. And then I started hoarding them.
I think I'm gonna need all 4 struts on here. Or do 3 struts.
That makes a difference.
3 might just be enough.
Adam, don't go get you a CT and do like a biscuit and put it on there.
I like how it opened it up more.
Well, yeah, that would be a fun endeavor. except for the blue one. Girls can't get here to the bed. I wouldn't mind getting hold of
All right, I think, man, that much. All right, I got an idea. Let's try this.
See you, Ryan. Thank you for stopping in, buddy. Next time, flip it around. Don't be playing with no more snakes. That kind of makes some skin crawl.
Got another idea here, guys. Well, that ain't gonna work either.
To 54.
Dang it.
Yes. I wouldn't mind like a home. 30s model Chevy. They got a,
There you go,
they
Randy.
got some kind of automatic gun over there.
I had a 37 Chevy short bed stepside I wish I'd have never sold.
You be careful, I think it's not me. Let me ask y'all, would y'all be interested in us going to Foreign Corp at some point today for that military show? I've never really been up there. That's kind of debating, you know. I like the whole
I was gonna say I could put the other two struts on the outside, but they're a different length. I honestly think I'm gonna have to triple strut.
37 Chevy short bed steps out. Isn't that how it always goes? As soon as you sell something, you wish you never sold it.
If I put the outside struts on, I fall back to not being able to open it far enough. And I like having this much room here. So if I do 3 of them, if I do 3 of them, I think that would be enough, looking at how the 2 made a big difference. Let's see something. Let's see if we can raise it up enough to just stuff it in. Nope. Huh. Let's get stupid and try to get hurt. Going in's not going to be the hard part. Coming back out's going to suck.
I'm gonna end this live, and I'm gonna go eat me some breakfast for the
Oh my gosh.
I just want to say thank everybody for watching. When I can, I'm glad to see you on here. I don't know when I can. We'll see. This is where we, I think I can add you as a moderator. There you are. Add as moderator. But
I need to do is figure out how many struts it's going to take to do. I can always, once I get it figured out, I can always design a better mount position that if I can get that figured out what's going to put it up, then at that point I can pull it all back apart and do it the way I want it, so it's nice and clean. Okay, have it, come on. I'll have to come back to that. Okay, there is one more thing I wanted to check. Yep, still at it. Getting closer though. Getting closer. Let's get a light up in here. Ooh, man, I'm glad that was up higher than my windshield. I'd have been a little ticked off. I mean, that all clears. I don't know how much room I've got. Oh wow, I got long ways I can go down. That's only coming up to here. I'm only moving the struts 5 inches. I mean, it is giving me some ideas for positioning. I think I'm going to go ahead and make one more set of mounts. And tack them on, because this is almost enough to hold the hood. See, it's just now starting to come down. If I put one more strut on there, it'll be a triple strut system. And I think that'll be enough to hold the hood where I want it. It would be nice if I could drop the back down just a little bit, but right here, when the hood's shut, those struts are just above the motor. I might have to change a couple things. it would be nice if the struts were out here, but doing 3 struts, that's gonna look kind of funky. 2 on one side, 1 on the other. I don't think I'll need 4 struts. But then again, if I do 4 struts, I know it ain't gonna come down. And with the leverage, I don't think it'll be that hard to pull down. So I might do 2 more mounts and move them out here. If I do 2 struts right here, 1 and 1, that will give a little more clearance in the center. If I do put an intake on there at some point, I don't know if it's going to be the same height as this one. And that's what I'm worried about, having these in the center. There is another thing I can do to raise them up a little bit. I could pop these tacks and roll that tubing, get the mounts below it. That'll give me just a little bit more angle on the lower when it's down. The only thing I don't like is it's going to drop the hood probably 2 inches up here if I do that. I think I'm going to go ahead and make 2 more sets of brackets. If I make 2 more sets of brackets, I can have 4 shocks on there. I know it ain't gonna just come down on somebody at a show. I'd rather have to pull it down than worry about somebody getting hurt. And if I do that, I can modify these, do away with this crossbar, modify these, put 1 on each side of it, down right here, and And that'll free up the center again and get rid of the ugliness up here. My first thing I gotta do though is get it to where it'll hold it up so I can make sure everything works before I go through the trouble of doing all that modification. Yeah, if I do that, then that brings this back to factory look. $12:15. I've been live for a long time now. 170 minutes. And thank you, Ryan. I've still got 10 people watching. That's awesome. Hey, if you're not subscribed, hit subscribe. This is a rare event, you guys getting to see this truck being worked on. Normally, this truck is on members. So if you like this kind of fabrication and designing and stuff like that, slide over, hit subscribe, and become a channel member. It's only $5 a month, guys. That's cheap. And it's showing the real life. Not some kids that you buy, not some builders that show them going into it and then when it's done. I'm showing the whole kit and caboodle. The struggles of really customizing cars. That's on the member side. If you're not a member, slide on over there. I don't know what you're waiting on. I think I am going to go ahead and make 2 more mounts. I'm going to have to go out, try to find one more stud since I broke that one. Now I know my positioning is correct. I know the pressures are correct. And I think 2 more will just add safety, security to hold it open. But if I add 2 more, I can do it out here. It'll look cleaner, look more factory. Which all the custom stuff I'm doing to this truck, I want to try to keep it looking factory, for the most part. Not really factory, make it look like it should have come out like that. See, I could plate this on both sides, put a nice clean bottom on it. I can still put my wires right back through the channel. And that's actually going to stiffen this up even more. Well, hi, Mom. How are you today? I'd have been mad trying to find my socket. It was stuck in my boat. This has been agitating ever since I built the hinges. And I'm finally seeing some headway. See, I'm going to have to pull the hood back off after I get this situated and working right to where the struts will hold the hood. I'm gonna have to pull it back off and clean all this stuff up from the other struts that I had on there that didn't work right. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and make 2 more sets. Hopefully I got enough material. Yeah, because I won't even need these if I do move the struts out. I won't need these brackets that I'm making right now because I can drill and tap and thread these right into it. That'll look cleaner too. Well, I guess it's back to cutting. You know, I want to see something. See, these struts are a lot smaller. They don't have the pressures. I think I only got, well, there's one. And there's one. Okay. So I do have 4 struts, but I need to, I broke that one, so I gotta see if I got another stud here. Let's see. Nope. No. Okay. I need another stud, guys. That one's not done yet. Don't have it. Don't think I have any in my bolt bin area. Hey Kevin, how you doing? Let's see. Get you guys all unwired here. We're gonna go look at my bolt bin area, see if I can find another stud. the lights on because I ain't even done that today. Don't know if I've got any strut setups over here. Nothing in there. That's all grease serves. I think I'm gonna have to figure out where to get one of these studs so I can even test that. Because the studs I got won't work. Awesome. Thank you, Randy. I need one of these. I'm going to have to make another set of mounts. I'm going to have to run 4 struts on. Which means a complete redesign. But that's why I'm doing this, so I know what I need to do to make it work right. And I think it'll work right. And it's just, you gotta play with it to get it where you want it. So, I need 2 more sets. So I gotta double up what I just did. We got a hot rod out here. Come on now. Make it through. All right, Bob.
Hi. How you doing?
Trying to make some good hinges. If I had known you was coming, I'd have had to grab me one more strut.
Doing what?
I'd have had to grab me one more strut. I broke one. The stud.
Just
strong. Trying to get my distances. But it'll work. I'm going to redesign it a little bit. Come on over. Oh yeah, it is.
What?
On video. Oh, come on. Show you what it is. To test it out.
Two of them?
Oh, I got to put 4.
Not the ones I use.
Yeah. I've never dreamed it. I surely thought one would help. I put 2 on there and it'll stay right there for a second. Yeah. The other struts, instead of coming that long, and that was down.
But that's what they need. You have further down, it makes more. So you're not putting straight down pressure.
I'll never get them on there.
Not those, you have to move them. See if it have to be out here.
So what I'm thinking, I'm gonna box this in, put one on each side of that, over here and here. And that'll, I'm gonna be alright.
You do that. If you move out, just move it here. Here. Come down.
It's okay, on this side I got more.
Yeah, you don't put them out here or not inside. That's your problem, you got. It don't take as much pressure because of the rubbish. If you can't go down the road with less. It's not.
And this is, I mean, this is down there right here.
Yeah, you know what you can go over here, and over here. And then you get down, down here.
So if
You got plenty of room here, yeah. Yeah, you'd have to move this down, man.
right.
This has gotta go down here. That's gotta go down here. It'd still be uphill.
Right.
This isn't gonna get any closer.
No.
Now it's just down and out and back.
So if, let me put this back. If I do that, I still want to be able to, if I need to change the motor, I can't have anything sticking out here where the motor's going to be.
Go back in. Right here being free. You don't need that much. If you got down to here, that'd be fine. You're only using that much of your cylinder right now. You going that high anymore. So you still got all this. Right. Go down in. Well, before you put that in, pressure you have.
And before
you're pushing more out on the hood, so you need to be pushing up. But if you can just move that, now that point, that's 3 inches. You have to move this back about the same if you want this height.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, just Friday experience. Little hood that I'm going in the trailer, only over here. I only move that far and it goes upside down.
Okay. All right, so if I make a bracket, come off of here and out and down in front of that.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
That way this is hidden behind it anyways.
And then bolt that up, and wherever it comes up here, we blow that on. One of the tabs. Well, you can't get that rolled on, so just move it down.
Well, I want to take this off. If I move them out here, I want to make this straight, the sides that I can thread those into the side, clean it up. So if I do that,
And you only need 2. Because you're going to be using more of the saw. I don't think you want 4 on there. And at this, you might need, but if you bring that down and this is back, you're not going to need 4.
okay, so if I do that, and bring it down, you're saying these 2 struts will have more push.
Well, remember how hard it is to push it down? It's easy now.
Right.
Because you're not trying to push it straight down. You're pushing, I don't know how that works, but it does. So when you move that down and that back, those cylinders are coming off. You know, if you stood that cylinder right up here, and pull on your hood, you probably couldn't squeeze it down.
Right.
But that angle, barely touches.
Okay. So I'll do that.
You ain't got nothing to blow.
No, everything's just
got
tacked.
that. Other than maybe a nail bracket, you tab out like you did. You gotta have the same.
Right.
With no pushing. But if you do that, and then go up here,
Well, see, I was thinking, if I was keeping them in the center, I was going to spin this, so this was behind it anyways.
what happens when it's not up?
Right.
When you move that down, that's gonna move that way.
Right.
But it's gonna give you more up pressure. Now, down here, when you're about shut,
It's
it's
just
gonna get
loose.
weaker.
Yeah.
Your weight's gonna over the top. But you don't want it to push that hood over.
Right.
You want it, if it comes on that,
See, that's kind of where I was with the 4 that I had on. I had 4 on there, and it was like,
yeah, you might want that. That's the angle. The 4 you had is probably enough. If you have place to go.
well, the struts weren't strong. I mean, that's where I laid it. I just had. They are weak. Right here.
Those are weird.
Yeah. But it's the strongest ones I could find.
Oh. I was.
Okay, so I just need to make bracket that come out and down. Shoot, I can come down to
You
here.
don't wait up. Well,
I can
you
make
still gotta have room for it to go up to the,
right.
now it's hard.
Yeah. I want to clean that. I don't like that.
You don't wanna interfere with the cable, you should, not if you're up there.
Yeah, if I just come down to where this pickup is about right here, that's gonna move back to about right here. But yeah, look at the difference in angle.
That's a lot of difference.
Alright. small parts here. Because I'm just about out. Yeah, 7 degrees. I know this has irritated me ever since I got the truck to work. And then another thing I gotta upgrade the brake system to get rid of all that electronic knowledge. I think the electronics on it really ruined this life with, 90s trucks. I'm thinking that's where I'm having my issues. One day I'll have perfect brakes, the next day I don't. And I think it's all this right here. But I've got a brand new Wildwood master cylinder in here, and I thought about doing away with all this. Look at that. Yeah, I'm gonna pull the power out of the way there. It won't move.
Nah, good.
Train good.
Yeah, and the brakes are locked up. I can't push the pedal at all. It's stuck.
So I guess it's time to put that four-wheel disc brakes on that you've had for 7 years. And the LS slot. So what's you driving, 33?
Yeah. I need one of those on hand too. That's mine. I took one home. I think I'm gonna get a bunch of mine.
Yeah, your it's what, 20 pounds?
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna have to. I don't wait till I gotta figure out this much of it.
Right.
They just really turn down on the side.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't
know where I'm with the train.
Yeah, wasn't planning on that. I've been sick since Friday. I went to Al's. No, I think I got food poisoning. I went to Al's for lunch. About a half hour after I ate, I started getting upset stomach. Then it was both ends all the way up to last night.
You know, if I was gonna, if your shoulders are still right away, that's what one of back on to what happened.
It won't open this time.
Oh.
I was gonna do that, and well, it will reach. You know where I laid it.
Well, I won't close it for you. I don't know why, but. Do they close all the way?
Yeah.
I mean, when it's down, it closes all the way. You can't move the pickup.
Right.
That's the difference. If you put these in here, it will close all the way. Plus, put two long three doors up.
Okay, wait, let's just figure that out here. Because we got. What did I do with my tape measure?
I don't know, I didn't put one
Alright, I've got 2 more sets of these. I put one right here and one right there. Right. Yeah.
Because the angle
Would be a lot better. Okay, let's grab one of these.
This ball's the same size.
I don't know. Nope.
Yeah, see, that's a little further than that would be.
And that would be enough.
Okay, now you gotta take off. How far is it from
27 inches.
Okay,
Here,
and how far is it from?
5 inches. Oh, all the way? 16 inches.
How far are you from here? Straight down.
Here,
So you're at
26. About 27.
Okay, now you shrink this.
To 16. Inches,
Right there.
and the hood would be about right there.
It might. But you know, once you bought back, you're done.
Right.
Well,
Right. See, I would rather it bottom out going up. And then still have free play at the bottom. Because that's kind of how I did this. I raised it up till the hinges were up and then dropped it down just a hair. Tack those on there and then tack this wherever it hit.
does it show all the way?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I put it on the floor jack over there and I can close that all the way up to right there.
If you kind of play with it, another pain in the ass, but like when I moved the ones on that lid up there, I moved it that far and it wouldn't show all the way. I went that way.
So I like that. I just need to change the stud here. Actually, I probably modified this whole thing because I only have one. Just cut that off there, put a new bracket, one stud. Do like this here, right here. Just add to this, just paint it. Because I'm not so sure these be that strong.
But if you're really pushing on the lid, that could cause you a problem.
Right.
Uh,
Hey, Ice Miner, how you doing?
Do what?
Yeah, I like that. I'll have to come out and get some materials to do that with. So you gonna do a burnout?
I won't do it.
Ah, I know better than that. I'll just open the door, you can back it in. I want to see it smoke.
Nah. Soft tire.
Darren just texted me, this giant wolf spider is loose in Dad's garage.
He's been bitching about that spider for a week.
Uh,
I gotta go get some training fluid.
yeah, that's another project we got 40-something days to get done.
What's that?
Sure Impala. Ah, coons.
Yeah. It's sugar. Sugar. She likes to climb on my fenders. She crawls up there and sets up there. Waits for me to walk by and then jumps into my arms.
Your dog's feet are that small?
How short is this? Yeah. What are you looking at? The motor
I was
house?
just looking. Kind of the same way I did 10 cents. We're gonna need to redo this one,
It needs it, but I'm driving it.
freshen it up. Well, it's been on the road, what, 97?
All the scratches you left in it, like it did.
Right?
It does. And see why you need
Yeah.
the ribs. And that's been like that since day one. But hey, that was
That's-
in 1997.
I know. I'd say we vinyl top this one.
No.
Okay, panoramic roof. The full glass top. The full glass top.
No, there gets not enough in there the way it is.
Oh, they're photo ray.
Huh?
They're photo ray.
Yeah. That's good. That's good all the sun out. Oh yeah, Darren told me he didn't like it. I really.
That's awful loose.
Yeah, that's the way it is. It don't move. Well, I've not lashed it before, and it don't come up or anything.
Really?
But the way it is, it'll be fine. It's still rubbing. I don't know what happened. The engine mount went bad, and I put a new mount on it. I don't think it raised it as high as it should have. I didn't want to change everything.
Cut you a spacer, put in there, and that'll raise it up enough to clear that.
I know. When I did that, I was trying to get it done and back on the road. Hey. Still runs, still handles good, so.
Yep. It don't get as good a gas mileage out now, though, does it?
No way. No way. That's a 30 over motor. But nope, it didn't get as good a gas mileage.
Got a couple leakers.
Huh?
Got a couple leakers.
No, it's not leaking. I don't see any oil transmission. It does. If it sets 2 weeks, I'll get a quart of oil on the floor.
Yep. Well, the Fury's the same way. The Blue Mule's the same way. But it don't come out the dipstick.
I don't know where mine's coming from either. I ain't figured it out.
Once I get it after the show in June, I'm gonna take it out to Joe and have him figure out where it's coming from.
Yeah, Joe had a heart attack
When?
a while back. Just a while back.
Really?
Yeah.
Because he was just in here a month ago.
Well, since then,
Oh, great.
Sue ran into him at a yard sale yesterday, and he said he's done. He just had that heart attack, put 2 stents in. He says, doctor told him he was done.
Dang it.
So, I don't know. I didn't talk to him. So.
Yeah.
But he was out yard selling.
Huh. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Well, this is how rumors start. I told you, and
Yeah.
so you can check it out. You can talk to him. I don't talk to him. I haven't seen him in a long time.
Yeah. He stops in here every once in a while.
This is just what he was telling Sue Saturday. So
Yeah.
that was yesterday, right?
Yep. Got 9 people watching.
Huh?
Got 9 people watching.
Watching you?
Yeah. Well, right now they're watching your car.
Oh.
Yeah, took the trash out Tuesday and fell through the step. I was gonna replace the step today, and I got to get to work.
Well, Kathy went down to the basement. She missed a step and broke her foot, so she didn't go yard selling yesterday with she. I don't know. You guys and your steps.
Right?
That's why I want floor plan.
Yep. Oh, believe me, we've been thinking about it. Got to be able to get a loan to be able to do that, though, you know?
Yeah, but look at all this that you got. You can get a loan. That's all it takes. You go in debt so far you can't get out. They'll loan
Right?
for you.
Right? If you don't have a loan out there or credit cards, they won't loan you money. I ain't had a credit card in 15 years.
Well,
They scare me. I get myself in trouble with them.
well, yeah, you're supposed to be disciplined.
I'm not.
Disciplined?
Yeah.
Why
I
not?
like cars too much.
Me too, but you can't own them all.
Why not?
There's way too many. I want one of those.
Well, that's a big challenge you're putting me up to here, Dad.
I want a smart car.
I don't.
Did you see the ones on Facebook where they put a motor out front? I
Yeah.
think that was cool. They look like a T-bucket.
The guy in Columbus has got the one with the twin turbo Hayabusa motor. I seen it. That thing's mean.
It's all right, I got a golf cart with a 1,000cc Kawasaki motor
Yeah.
almost on it.
Yeah, that smart car with the Hayabusa motor in it, that blew my mind when I seen that. And he's still getting 80 miles to the gallon out of it.
And spinning donuts.
Yeah.
But you don't have a reverse.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I only seen him going forward.
Well, when you turn the wheel, give it gas, it goes the other
Well,
way.
there's your reverse. Romp on it and head back the other way.
Well, I'm not getting my tranny fluid. It's a nice day.
It is. Yeah, I've been on here 214 minutes. I think I might go to Lowe's, grab a board so I can fix that step. I'm scared somebody's gonna fall and break their neck. It's so nice out here, I don't want to work.
I'm not working too hard myself.
Need set screws.
I know it's coming loose. And the other one broke off right here. I got a new one at home. I just gotta open that hole up to accept the pin.
Yeah.
They ain't very good mirrors anyway. I need to get a good set tomorrow.
I'll tell you, I'm taking the peep mirrors off of mine. That's how I hit the fence that day. I couldn't see it. I'm putting highway mirrors back on it.
Well, highway mirrors wouldn't look right on those.
No, but it is a sedan delivery.
Yeah. But then I had to put a hitch on it. And then I got to get a fifth wheel ball.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, we can do that.
I don't think I want to do that.
You seen that Volkswagen with one on top?
Hey, he turns around and pushes through.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna run to AutoZone.
All right, I want to see some smoke.
Yeah, you'll see it out of this. I don't think it burns well. Still starts good.
Yeah. I knew he couldn't resist. All right, guys, I'm going to close this live out. I'm doing another total redesign on it. I'm going to go back over here with the struts. I just got to change that lower mount to accept this style of stud and put a brace here for the upper part. And I think 2 struts will be good. But, I mean, that did help. I wasn't real impressed with the clearances I had, but it would have worked. I just got to get in here, pull my wiring harness out, and make a new mount right here for 1 strut, and then make a brace going up the front of the hood, or side of the hood. I think that'll work out better anyways. And it keeps this cleaned up, opened. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed this long live. But like I said before, you know, when you're building custom like this, you gotta try it and see what works and what don't. Originally, I had these little struts here. I had 4 of them, but the hood wouldn't open far enough. I didn't like it. 4 struts was just a bit too much. And 2 struts was not enough. So I always had to use a hood prop. These struts are strong enough. I guarantee they're strong enough. It's just the angles. I couldn't drop the back down any farther to get more angle in there. Right now it's trying to push it straight out like Dad was saying, which makes a lot of sense. So now I'll modify down here and put a brace in here and get me more distance. That'll make it more like that instead of like that. More of a triangle to where it's pushing that way instead of out. All right, guys, I'm going to jump off here. I think lunch is done. And, yeah. Now I got a game plan. But I had to get the hood on there and get an idea of what was going on to begin with. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. And if any of you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. Now, this is a unique day. I decided to just put this up on the regular channel. I'm not putting much of this truck on the regular channel until it's done. If you want to watch how this pans out in the end, how I get it to work correctly and to where I'm happy with it, that's the biggest thing. Go ahead and hit join members. It's only $5 a month, guys. It's not that expensive. All right, guys. Till the next one, have a blessed evening.